Hello guys, welcome to the surgery times. Now we will discuss about the anterior triangle and posterior triangle of neck. Overall triangle of neck we will discuss now. So coming to the triangles, we first know the boundaries. That is, this is follow the green line. This is the boundary of anterior triangle and this is the boundary of posterior triangle. So the posterior triangle we will discuss first because it is quite easier and not complicated compared to anterior triangle. And posterior triangle, the anterior boundary is formed by uh, posterior margin of sternocleidomastoid and anterior margin of trapezius and clavicle. Clavicle. So this is the boundary of posterior triangle, which is again subdivided by the inferior belly of omohyoid into upper and lower triangle or superior inferior triangle. The superior triangle is occipital triangle and inferior triangle is otherwise called as supraclavicular triangle. In the posterior triangle, there is presence of the group 5 cervical lymph nodes. You have to remember this much in this. And in the anterior triangle you can follow the green line, that is one base is formed by the base of mandible and the line joining the angle of mandible to the external auricular meatus. And now the anterior is midline of the neck and posterior border is formed by anterior margin of the sternocleidomastoid. Okay, you can see this is the base of mandible, line joining angle of mandible to external auditory meatus, anterior margin of sternocleidomastoid and midline of the neck. This is nothing but the anterior triangle. It is again subdivided into submandibular, one is submental, one is muscular and this one is carotid triangle. So one by one we will discuss about all these triangles. First is submandibular triangle. Follow the green line. This is anterior belly of digastric. This is hyoid bone and this is the posterior belly of digastric and base of mandible. This is nothing but the submandibular triangle boundaries. It is bounded by base of mandible in the above or base, and two sides of the triangle are anterior and posterior belly of digastric and the apex is the hyoid bone. It is otherwise called as digastric triangle because all the muscle of digastric is bounded by this triangle. And the significance of this triangle is presence of submandibular gland in the anterior portion and inferior part of the parotid in the posterior side aspect of the triangle, and also facial vessel is present over or passing through this triangle. So this much you have to remember regarding the digastric or submandibular triangle. Next is submental. Submental, when you see from the front, you can see these are the two sides of digastric muscle, anterior belly, and the base is formed by mentum or chin. This is the, and this is the midline. So here omit the midline, only you see this is the overall triangle. Okay, both side anterior belly of digastric and apex is same in the hyoid and the base is formed by the chin. Anteriorly you can look like this, the submental triangle, as it is present below the mentum, so the name is accordingly submental. And the significance is group 1a lymph nodes find over here, and in the submandibular or digastric triangle here you can find the group 1b. Okay, you should remember this much regarding these two triangles. Next is our carotid triangle. You can see the carotid triangle is here. Here it is present in between the posterior belly of digastric muscle one side, and another is in the superior belly of omohyoid is this one, and anterior belly of sternocleidomastoid. So this is the carotid triangle. Carotid triangle significance is presence of carotid artery. Okay, the carotid, a common carotid artery comes through this triangle and subdivided into external and internal carotid artery. So this is importance while during the thyroid surgery. Okay, in order to avoid the injury to the major vessels, we should cautious about this triangle during thyroid surgery. Okay, now the muscular triangle. As you can, this is the muscular triangle. Here the base is from, it is extended from the hyoid up to the sternal notch. Okay, hyoid to sternal notch, and anteriorly the midline of the neck, and apex is at the hyoid, base is in the sternal notch, and sides are formed by omohyoid muscle, superior belly of omohyoid muscle mainly. Okay, so this is the muscular triangle. Muscular triangle importance is only presence of strap muscles over there, and we can discuss about the lymph nodes also over here. You can see this is the posterior triangle. Okay, already we discussed, and here the posterior cervical group of lymph nodes are present, and supraclavicular lymph nodes present over here. And this is the anterior triangle, you can see. Okay, and this is submental group of lymph node. Already we discussed submandibular group of lymph nodes over here. Okay, and this is the anterior. This is the second, third, and fourth group of lymph nodes present over here. So second, third, and fourth group of lymph nodes, cervical lymph nodes, are present along the jugular vein. Okay, this much you have to remember. And we already discussed about the triangles of neck and their lymph nodes importance and boundaries. So guys, remember this only by going through this diagram and watch the video repeatedly, so that you will get it, and don't try to mug up it. It is very easy and important for UG as well as PG examination. So don't forget to like, share, and comment this video, and subscribe it. Thank you.